Hello everyone, welcome back to another Watch Me Work on my channel where I work on real clients and I take you guys along in the process with me. So for this client, it's been about 3 or 4 weeks since her last appointment and we did this really fun Monstera plant stamped design. And so we are going to remove this and then we're going to do a fun like polka dot French design that's going to be great for summer. So for the removal, I'm using the Gel X bit from Erica's ATA. As always, you can save 10% off bits and implements from Erica's ATA using my code AMB10. So I'm just using this on about 25,000 to 30,000 RPMs, and I am removing all of the old color. I always recommend these kind of specialty bits. You do want to have them on a higher speed, so don't be afraid to turn that e-file up. And if you are interested in future classes, online classes, courses, definitely sign up at the link below because I am planning on having a course to kind of explain things more in depth and teach you guys things. And I'm so excited. So that should be coming out around the fall time. So make sure to sign up at that link below so you can be notified. So now starting with the prep, I'm using the Erica's ATA micro taper diamond bit. Diamond bits are what we use on the natural nail, and this is going to remove any cuticle off the nail as well as prep that natural nail for the gel application. So I'm using this bit around 10 to 12,000 RPMs, and I am going in forward and reverse so that I can push back the skin around the entire nail, open up that cuticle pocket so we can get a really nice close gel application. And this client, we had one little casualty on this pointer nail. The product needed to be removed because it was lifted. So I did remove that old product and now I'm just using that bit just to gently prep that nail plate and remove any tiny little lifts of gel that might still be on the nail plate. That's really important. So after I did the prep with my e-file bits, I'm now going to use my nippers, also from Erica's ATA, to just nip off any excess. And I always say in every video, you know, if you're not comfortable with nipping, you don't have to do it. I have taken classes and stuff, so I feel comfortable with it, but of course, don't do it if you don't feel comfortable. And then after that, I'm going to go back in with one more diamond bit. This is the Refine Ball from Erica's ATA, and it's just a nice bit to go back around the cuticle area and smooth any areas or any little bits of dry skin left. It just refines the cuticle area and makes it just a little bit neater. So after the prep is all done, now I'm moving on to the gel application. So first I cleanse the nails with cleanser and I'm using my primer, and then I am going to be using the Trinity shades in the shade SW1. I love using these natural like cover shades because for a design like this, like we're going to be doing a French, it just like eliminates kind of having to create a nice base color for the French because you already have a really nice natural color on the nail, and it just kind of eliminates some of the work there. So I love using these cover shades as my builder gel. And for the application, I'm just scrubbing a thin layer of the gel into the nail first, and then I'm going in with a bigger dollop of gel that I'm just floating it on, trying to get it as nice and smooth as possible so that we don't have to do a ton of filing afterwards, and we can just kind of refine a little bit, and then we're ready for the design. On the pointer nail that I said had some lifted product, I ended up doing 2 layers of gel on that one just to build it up a little bit more. And this client is a little bit more sensitive to the heat from the gel, so I wanted to do 2 thinner layers instead of like doing 1 giant layer. Next, we're just going to use our files to just refine the shape a little bit. This is what gives that really crisp, like sharp square shape that I love. And my new favorite files are actually from Luxa Polish. They're the zebra files. I absolutely love them. They've become a new favorite. One last step I like to do before color is I like to use a diamond barrel bit to just bevel the free edge a little bit. This kind of helps prevent lifting at the free edge, which I know some people can have, and so this kind of helps that issue. And the bit that I showed you was the one that I had already used on her, so that's why it looks a little dusty. And so now for color, I've just cleansed the nails of all the dust, and I'm going in just with a sheer kind of base color just to matches the gel that we used, because whenever you do art, it's always good to have like a nice smooth surface. And so because we're doing French, I am just going in with one like thin coat of this sheer nude color, and that's going to give us a nice surface to work on to do the French. And these are the colors that we went with for the design. So I chose Light Elegance Playful Pink Buttercream. I always like to choose highly pigmented thin gels when I'm going to be doing a French or nail art, anything like that. I also went with the Mayor color. This is a really nice lavender. It's number 90, and the F gel color in number 102. This is like a new favorite of mine. I love this color. And for brushes, I'm going in with the Ugly Duckling Striper brush, as well as the Magpie Beauty Premium Detailer number 6. So I am just painting on a thin layer on the pinky nail with the hot pink buttercream, the playful pink, and my phone actually shows better what the color looks like. My camera has a really hard time with like neon pinks and oranges, so this shot actually shows better what it looks like. It's a really nice bright pink. And then for the pointer fingers, we are going to be using that F gel color, and I have featured these F gels in some of my latest hauls, and like look how amazing that is with only one coat. Like it's so pigmented, so bright. I absolutely love it. So I knew I could do like a French with this color and it would only need one coat and it'd be good to go. I try and always pick highly pigmented gels when doing French because I do not want to do, 2 or 3 coats. Otherwise you're going to end up with like a really big blob on the end of the nail, like a thick French. So always choose something that's highly pigmented and thin. And then for the French, I'm just using my striping brush to outline the French design, the smile line. And then I'm just going to use my smaller brush and just fill it in and give it a good cure. And then on top of that, for the polka dots, I'm using my dotting tool just to kind of put the polka dots down. I try to make them like a little bit bigger towards the free edge and then kind of taper them and get smaller towards the cuticle area. And then I gave those a good cure, top coat, and then we are done. So this was the end result. I think it's so fun and summer. Like to me, it screams like, let's go to Malibu or vacation or something. Like it's just so fun. I love these bright colors and I love how pigmented they are. I only needed to do one coat for those French and it just worked out so perfectly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check the description box for all the links and coupon codes for you guys to use. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.